Hey, you guys. I was sitting having a conversation with somebody about the girl who signed to YoGotti. Good morning. The girl who signed to YoGotti, she got 500K, right? And a lot of people is like, that's not enough money. That's not worth getting signed. But a lot of times you have to think about, I don't know how much she got, but you have to think about the network, the exposure. Your network, like the people who you surround yourself, is way more than money can bring you. So even if she did sign for $500,000, she is about to be with a nice record label surrounded by a lot of millionaires, and a lot of people won't even pay that price to sit in a room to invest into their self. So it was just this post that I was reading on Facebook. Y'all know Facebook is messy anyway. They always got something to say about something. But they was like, 500K is not worth it. She should not have signed for that. And it's like, why not? She's about to be around 42 Doug, Moneybag Yo. YoGotti has the hottest record label out right now. It's like, why would you not sign for 500K? And honestly, she's not a mainstream artist. She got famous being, you know, a viral sensation. So she could have been a one-hit wonder if she would have never signed. If she would have never signed to YoGotti, she could have possibly been a one-hit wonder. But people are saying that 500K was not enough. But it's like, you won't even pay to get yourself in a room surrounded by the right people. So it's like, I don't think it was a wrong move at all. Like, I really think the 500K was great for her. Like, if she would have never signed to YoGotti, she probably would have been a one-hit wonder, or not knowing what her next move is going to be. But when you have a mentor, somebody that's pulling you up and going to show you the ropes and show you how it really is in the industry, there is no amount of money, 500K, there is no amount of money that anybody can pay you. Exactly. If she do it right, that 500K can be turned into a 500 million. And it will, because you got to think, YoGotti he was out when I was a kid. It's hard to stay relevant, consistent. And he is doing that. He is signing he is signing a lot of trendy people. And Boosie didn't do it. Boosie's not out here signing deals like he is. Master P did it years ago. Master P is not even doing it today. So it's hard to keep up and be consistent in the industry. So $500,000 for her, I feel like, was a very good, smart move. And then people like, she got on a jet and she didn't read the contract. It's like, you don't understand social media. That was for marketing, okay? I'm sure she read that contract before she got on that jet, before she got on that flight. But some people don't get it. So the people who get it. But the people who understand the game for real, oh, we're going to turn up. Because you got to understand, we live in a world of social media. She read that contract before she signed that deal. She read that contract. But it's social media. I'm sure she had a lawyer in all of that. I'm sure she did that. I hope she did that. But people was on Facebook, and y'all know Facebook is just so messy though. So people on Facebook was like, 500K is not enough, and why would she get on that? Why would she get on that jet without looking at her contract? She just signed it. It's content, and the girls that get it. Content is everything. Like she took over the internet yesterday, and she's taking over the internet today. This is going to be probably a weekend long event. So you just got to understand social media and everything that comes with it. But I for sure would have signed to YoGotti for $500,000, because you have to understand, he's a mentor who has been in the game for years. So she could have been a one-hit wonder if she would have never signed to him. It just makes sense. A lot of people don't know how to pay that price to get into the room. Sometimes you gotta drop a bag to get into the right room that you want to get into. If you scared to do that, wonder why you stuck where you at. Because it's some people gonna pay that price to get in, and some people not. But you're gonna have to have a wristband. In the new era that we living in, you're gonna have to have a wristband. If you don't want to pay to get in them rooms, that's on you. She just made, and I guarantee you she's gonna have an endorsement very soon. I think she had, like, it was a Reebok thing that she was wearing before she got famous. I'm pretty sure she's gonna have an endorsement with them. Like, it's chess, it's not checkers. Like, the world is set up so differently. So it was like the people who was on Facebook, that was like her friends didn't need to be there. It's just like, shut up. Because what would you do in that sense? How would you feel? How would you move? You would want everybody there with you too. So I love what she did, though. I love what she did. She definitely, I'm glad she signed. I'm glad that she signed early. She's already from Memphis, so it's like, why not? But if you're not gonna pay to get in them rooms, then you're gonna have to just stay where you at. If you don't understand content, I'm sure she read that contract. When she got on that flight, she just used that for content. That's all that was about. It was content. So it's either you get it or you don't. I don't really know her, honestly. I just listened to her, and her music really isn't that good. Her old stuff, now the new song, I like it, but the old stuff is really not that good. That's why I say she could have probably been a one-hit wonder. I don't know. Who knows? But her signing to YoGotti is really going to put her on a much larger platform. I would have signed to YoGotti if nobody is sending me no offers. I would have signed to YoGotti for $100,000 because it's all about getting in the room. And YoGotti has been around for years. And a lot of people are not business minded. A lot of people are not business savvy. So she probably don't want to be a business owner. She probably just want to rap, make her music, and go in the house. And YoGotti can help her if she wants to do that. So sometimes it's not always about the money. Sometimes you have to pay to get into these rooms. You have to pay to have the right mentor. Like, I spent thousands of dollars on my mentor. I still have a mentor to this day. I spend thousands of dollars on a mentor, but I make all of that money back. So she probably signed to YoGotti for $500,000. She can make that money back in a month. It's not going to take her no time to make that money back in a month. She has the best mentor in the game right now. So that was just a message for all the people who were talking about how she signed for $500K, how she didn't look at the contract. It's a new era that we living in. It's either you get it or you don't. The people that get it, we get it. So that's all I gotta say. I gotta go back to running my errands. Look at Gucci Mane team. They're all locked up. YoGotti team is solid. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, mentorship is key, and you gotta understand that. Like, Boosie, he don't have a team like them. It's a lot of artists who we grew up with. They're not moving like YoGotti is moving. We had Boosie, we had Webby, Genuine. We had a lot of people are bankrupt, and he's still in the industry. He's still in the industry, and he's still relevant, and he's consistent. It takes a lot of time, money, and energy to stay relevant, consistent, and be able to still get money. So in my opinion, she signed to the best person. And Gucci, yeah, like, his whole team is locked up right now. So somewhere YoGotti is really doing what he needs to do. So when people asking me what am I doing, building a team like YoGotti, that's what I'm doing.